All right, let's start this class, okay? Yeah, let's continue with triangle similarity. Triangle similarity is similar to triangle congruency, but a little bit different. You don't need to prove the sides to be congruent. You only need to follow three theorems, SSS, SAS, and angle. So let's look at this triangle. I have posted this in the Google Drive. If you have a triangle and you have the midpoint on these two sides, if you connect this to midpoint, you call this mid-segment. And based on the side angle side, you can tell that this guy right here, they have angle shared between them equal. This is called the reflexive property. Because this is the midpoint, so that divided by that is 1/2. And that divided by that is also 1/2. So based on the side angle side, you prove these two triangles are similar. And we can even push further. When two triangles are similar, then their corresponding angle equal. Based on the corresponding angle equal, you can do the corresponding angle converse theorem. You can prove these two lines to be parallel lines. Okay? Yeah. So you connect the midpoint on the two sides. That mid-segment is parallel to the third line. Okay? Next. If you can say this line parallel to this line, you can also say that this triangle and this triangle are similar. Let me call Dylan. Go ahead. Why these two lines parallel? You can say these two triangles are congruent.
Congruent or similar? Right?
Similar, yeah.
Because you can use angle.
Yeah, just the angle. Two angle is
yeah,
enough.
angle.
Yes.
So the top one, DEF equals XEY because they're the same angle.
Yes.
And EYX equals the EFD because it's corresponding angle from two parallel lines.
Yes. Okay. So inside this triangle, if this line parallel to this line, immediately you can prove these two triangles are similar. If they are similar, you can say this guy divided by this guy equals this guy divided by this guy, because a similar triangle corresponding side ratio equal. And also equal this. But I want you to pay attention. Look at here. That piece divided by that piece equal that piece divided by that piece. Also equals this piece divided by this piece. That's true. Some people want to change. Some people say this divided by this also equals this divided by this. That is also true. But you cannot say this top over the bottom equals this top over the bottom. That is not true. Part divided by whole equals part divided by whole equals this divided by this. But you cannot say the top over the bottom equals this over that. That's not true. Let me show you why this thing is important. So here, if you do 3 divided by 9, 3 divided by 9, you can say this is 27 over 81. Okay, you know this is 1, this is 3. This divided by 1, this is 3. This is true. If this is true, you can also say 3 divided by 9 minus 3, which is 6. also equals 27. And then 81 minus 27. This is going to be 54. So look at this. If that ratio equal, then if you use the bottom one minus the top one, you use this bottom one minus the top one, there's still an equation. Okay, this is still an equation. So let me say here. That kind of triangle. You definitely can see this piece divided by this piece, just like that's 3. This is 3, this is 6, is 27, this is 54. That's very true. But you cannot say that divided by that equals that divided by that. If it's equal, you should use that divided by this minus that part. Okay, so just be careful for this kind of thing. Next, if you have a couple of parallel lines, not just 2, you have 3. If you have 3 parallel lines, then you will be able to say this piece divided by this piece equals this piece divided by this piece. Okay, next one. That's the angle bisector theorem. This is the first time you see this theorem. This is quite new. When the two angles equal, that is called angle bisector. When you have an angle bisector, you will have that divided by that equals, look, the top over the bottom equals the top over the bottom. If you want to say this piece divided by this piece, you equals this piece divided by this piece. That's also true. Now, I'm going to show you how to prove this. This might be the first difficult proof question you have ever seen in geometry. I'm going to guide you through. This is definitely a very challenging question, okay? First, draw a triangle. And then connect this. Okay? You will write down A and B and C and D. These two angle equal. That means this is angle bisector. Now, Oliver, unmute yourself.
Yes.
These two angle equal. Does these two equal? You can say they are equal. You can say they are not equal. You can also say not quite sure if they are equal. What do you think?
Not quite sure if they're equal, but I don't think they're equal.
If this is an isosceles triangle, then these two equal.
Assuming it's
If this is not an isosceles triangle, then these two will not equal.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. So
it has to specify that it is for it to be equal.
So by default, we cannot suppose this is equal. We can only say it's a general triangle. We don't know if they are equal. Okay? But we want to say triangle. We can say AD bisect angle BAC. And then we will have AB over AC equals to BD over DC. First, I give you guys a chance to take a look at this question. Knowing these two angles equal, can you get this over that equals this over that? Give you guys a challenge question, okay? Definitely, this is very challenging. Try it. If it is too hard, I give you a hint. I will extend that line. I will extend that line, and I'm going to make this guy longer enough so that if I connect this, it's called 8 lines. You draw additional lines to help you to prove this. Okay, my hint is this. Yeah, give a try. Think about it. So, anybody have any idea? To prove this over that equals this over this is not easy. It's a little bit challenge. I can give you additional hint. I'm going to say I draw this line. I make this guy extended. And I on purpose draw this line parallel to this line. Okay? I on purpose draw this line parallel to this line. So that I want to prove that divided by that equals that divided by that. That is not midpoint. This two doesn't equal. This two equal only if this is an isosceles triangle, then this two equal. For general triangle, this two doesn't equal. It's tough. Let me call student Melissa. Let's try here. I give you some additional hint so that you can take a look. You want to prove this over this equals this over this. It's not easy. There's no available theorem to get to this step immediately. So we will use something that we have known. So far, you learned the triangle similarity. Hold on 1 second. My family is. So we learned the triangle similarity. I draw this line parallel to this line. If these two lines parallel, then Melissa, unmute yourself. These two angles equal, right? Vertical angle. And that's alternate interior angle because I make this line parallel. So you have two pairs of angle equal. So you have these two triangles similar. Melissa, make sense?
Yeah.
You have angle, so that you have these two triangles to be similar. So if two triangles to be similar, then your AB divided by CE equals to BD over CD. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Look, compare that with here. You have AB over CE. This is the two corresponding sides equals to BD over DC. That is based on triangle similarity property. The corresponding side ratio equal. So you have this. And when you compare these two, what's the only difference? Who is the only difference? That guy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that guy. So if you can prove these two equal, then this equation will be true. Make sense?
Mhm.
So the key point is to solve AC and CE equal. Now look, that angle equals this angle. Based on the angle bisector, this guy also equals this guy. So this equals this equals this. Then that equals that because of what property?
Transitive.
Transitive property. Then you have these two angles equal. That will be an isosceles triangle. And then isosceles triangle, this side ratio, this side equal. These two angle equal, then these two sides equal. So you get this guy to be true. If you understand what I'm saying here, you can knock your head. But be honest, if you truly understand what I'm saying here, you can knock your head. So I tell you, if your parents stay in China, if you learn geometry question, this kind of geometry question in China is middle school geometry, 2D geometry question. In China, they don't force you to have the theorem listed. You only need to do this line, one column. But those one column question is at least this level of proof, which is hard to figure out. I already say the whole process. Give it a try. You're welcome to use two-way columns. You're welcome to use flowchart. Try it. It's a lot of fun. This type of proof is very interesting. I draw some basic framework to do this question, okay? Because I draw CE parallel to AB. I draw this two line parallel. Do we have any student finish?
Wait, are we given that CE is parallel to AB?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You can treat this as given. Yeah, because you
Oh.
draw the line to bring it parallel, so it is treated as given.
you have to prove CE is parallel to AB.
No, you don't need to prove the CE parallel to AB. You draw this line parallel.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is given. If you still think you get lost and you still feel confused, you can raise your hand, okay? Don't be scared. You raise your hand, I walk through with you together. Oliver, how much you finished?
I'm still trying to work it out.
I think we have 3 big parts. Yeah, we have 3 big parts. Which is first part you want to do?
The second one.
So, okay, I pick one part. Look, this is a 3 big part to finish this big puzzle. So I'm going to starting from here. I'm going to let you drive through this, okay? You can say CE parallel to AB. And you can call this as given. Yeah, given.
Okay.
And this guy, when they parallel, you will see which angle congruent to which angle.
Angle A can go to angle B, angle E.
Angle BAD, right?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Congruent to angle E. Because what?
Isn't it the alternate interior angles?
Yes, alternate. And then you also have this angle equal because what? This guy here.
Aren't what are those vertical angles?
Yes, say it. Angle ADB congruent
Angle
to,
AB and angle EDC are vertical angles, are congruent because of vertical angles.
yes. So this is because of vertical angle. And then you will connect these two together. You will draw this guy here and here and here. These two. You can say which triangle and which triangle are similar. Go. That triangle, say it. Go, say it. Say triangle ADB. Yeah. Oliver.
Triangle ADB.
Similar to who?
Similar to ADE. I know, DCE, my bad.
No. ADB.
Yes.
A to E. You have to make the point corresponding, okay? A to E, right? You understand?
Yeah.
A, that is same as that. So A to E. So A to E. D to D. And then last one is B to C. You got it?
Okay.
Because what? Because what here? 3 theorem. SSS, SAS,
Oh, yeah.
AA. Because what?
Shouldn't it?
This has to be angle, right?
Yes.
Angle. You understand now?
Yes.
That is the first part. That is the first part. Next. Lilian, let's do the second part. Our target is this guy. We want to reach this guy. And let's push this. We know these two triangles are similar. Can you say that over that? You know, this over this. Go.
Okay, so AB over EC is congruent to DB over
Yes, good.
EC.
What should we write down here? Property is what? Oh, similar triangle, right?
Oh yeah.
Now look. As long as you make this point exactly matching A to E, D to D, B to C, then you will just look at here. AB, first and third. EC, first and third. DB, second and third. DC, second and third. So you got here. And this is, of course, because of property of similar triangle. And then look at this. Lilian. Let's try here. Okay. I'm going to change this to be purple color so that I show you guys we are using 3 pieces to make this whole puzzle. That guy compared to that guy. So if you get lost, what to do now? You can drag this one right here and you can copy and paste and then you come to here. Watch. So look. Watch out here. Lilian. I want you to compare this versus this. What's the only thing change?
EC to AC.
Yes. That means we want to get these two to be congruent, right?
Yep.
Okay. So if we can fill this guy right here, we are able to make EC congruent to AC, then we will be able to prove this to be true. We call that thing what property?
Transitive.
A to B, B to C, A to C, that's transitive. This is like your school teacher is not showing up and there's a substitute. So that's called?
Substitution property.
Yes. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So you finished that part. Let me on purpose change this to all be purple. Next one. You don't have to always think about, oh, I get lost. You have here, you compare with the thing you want to prove, and you check that's the only thing you miss. And then you come here. And then for that thing, and you come here, okay? Janet, let's figure out a way to figure out that this guy and this guy are congruent. Let's try it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Start with AD bisects angle BAC.
So look, we have AD bisect. Let me duplicate this. We have that guy bisect, right? So we will copy down this one right here. And then this is because of given, right?
Yes.
Change it to red color. And then we say given. Given this, so who and who equal?
Angle BAD and DAC.
And this is because what?
Definition of angle bisector.
Okay. After we have here, we also have these two lines parallel, right? Yes. So we can copy and paste this one right here. And then we have this. And I change this also to be the red color, okay? Okay. So we get that angle equals that angle already. And then if you make this two, if you make these two connected together, you will have who? Which angle congruent to which angle?
Angle DAC is congruent to angle E because of transitive property.
Yes, angle DAC is congruent to angle E because of transitive property. Okay. And then when these two angles equal, you can say this triangle is what? ACE is a isosceles triangle, right? Yeah, this is an isosceles triangle. And this is a definition of isosceles triangle. Correct? That makes sense?
Yes.
Definition of isosceles triangle. And then after you get this guy to be after this guy is an isosceles triangle, and then you can see this one more step. These two congruent, and you can see properties of isosceles triangle. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. And then look, the whole puzzle pieces get finished. All right. After we finish all the steps, if you understand now, please knock your head in front of the camera. See, this is exactly like what you're doing in the puzzle game. If you only search the edge, you finish all the straight side part. But then you just stop working. Then you'll never be able to get the middle part finished. You find something, you have to push it. And then you go this way, you say, oh, this is looks like so similar to that. Then what you do? Oh, you need to get that two line equal. And then if these two sides equal, that means this is an isosceles triangle. As an isosceles triangle, that means these two angles equal. Are you able to prove these two angles equal? Because definition of angle bisector, these two equal. This alternate interior angle, so these two equal. After this whole thing, this proof finished. Okay? Nobody is be born to know how this puzzle work. You see other people do well because they already started this a long time ago. They already drew this practice a lot. Okay? Don't be frustrated. Your school will not ask you to do so difficult question. That's a thing I can guarantee you. But if you want to do math competition, you need to practice this kind of question. If you want to continue to do those high advanced high school math, all those AEC and AP, I suggest you also being able to do this proof. Okay? The angle, SSS, and SAS, the thing we already introduced last class. Now let's look at the worksheet. We already did some questions, but I'm going to use this class to give you some. I need to challenge you guys to see if you still remember all the things I teach you in Algebra 1. Okay. Go try this. Don't just randomly do 24 match to 6 or whatever. Look at here. Who is AG? AG is to FL. Who is GN? GN to LS. So based on the thing I show you here, you should be able to have an equation set up. And this is not just a simple one variable equation. This is a quadratic equation. Go ahead, solve it. So you still need to remember those factoring skills or quadratic formulas or completing square method. Okay, go ahead, try number 9. But if you say, oh, I don't remember quadratic formula, I don't remember second order equation, you can unmute yourself, okay? Do this question with you. In this class, is there any students your parents say, as long as you can go to Texas A&M, then I'm totally fine. And then your mom or your dad will not keep nagging you. How many of you, your parents say, if you can go to Texas A&M, they are happy enough. And then they will not keep bothering you. Say, you didn't study enough, you didn't work on math enough, you didn't do this enough, you didn't do that enough. You know, the easiest way to go to Texas A&M is to make your Algebra 1 and geometry very well. And your reading also very well. Then you can have a good SAT score. As long as you can have a good SAT score, you can get those PSAT 11th grade have a very high score. You automatically into Texas A&M, okay? Because Texas A&M auto admission. When they see a student who get the final national merit finals list, immediately you get in. Okay, it's so fast. What's your question, Dylan?
Can I do this one with you?
You want to do this one with me? Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, so AG over FL equals GN over LS because we see that from the top and that's the variables we have.
Hold on. Yes. Good job.
Okay, and then we plug it in. So it's 24 over X
Yes.
equals X plus 7 over 6.
Mm-hmm.
So X squared plus 7X equals
Mm-hmm.
144.
So when we come to here, we definitely want to use a cross multiplication. And then go.
So X squared plus 7X equals 144.
Yes. And
And
then you
then,
move this.
yeah, X squared plus 7X minus 144.
Mm-hmm. Who is 144?
140 or the constant.
Hmm? This is which guy square?
12 squared.
Right? It's 12 square. 12
So
is who?
12 squared is
3 by 4, right?
yeah.
So you have 3 squared times 4 squared, right?
Yeah.
Hey, do you see? That's it. You found that? Look, 1, 1, 9,
then
16.
Where
want
it's
who-
negative 9, right?
Yes, this is negative 9. That's it.
That means B is because B is positive. It's positive.
Yeah. You don't want the set length to be negative, so you only choose the positive, okay?
So X equals 9 or negative 16.
But you don't choose
No,
this.
negative 16 because a side length can't be negative.
Negative, exactly.
So it's
So
X
that's
equals
it.
9.
Yes.
I was gonna use a quadratic equation, but then negative 144 is too big, so I didn't use it.
No, we can do the quadratic.
Yeah,
Let's try the quadratic.
negative
Negative boy, yeah, go.
negative B plus minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC.
Hold on. B squared is 49 minus 4 times negative 144, right?
Yeah.
Okay, don't be scared. You have foundations to get this number out, even
Over
though it 2.
2.
144 times 4 give you how much?
Wait. 576.
Yes. 576 plus 49 give you how much?
625.
Yeah, do you see? This is the thing
Yeah.
I asked you to remember before.
Yeah, that's 25 squared.
Yeah, look. 7 square plus 24 square equals to 25 square.
Yeah.
Make sense now?
Uh-huh.
Hey, see, if you remember the Pythagorean theorem numbers I told you before, this
So-
becomes very fast.
Yeah, so it's either 18 over 2, which is 9.
Yes,
And the other solution is negative 16, but that can't work.
yes. Makes sense now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Because I don't just only teach geometry or algebra 1. I teach all the way to calculus BC. So I really need to let you see in the future, not very long from now, just 1 year, less than 1 year from now, you will see this kind of question. I let you know early so that you will be persuaded to work very hard with me. So this is my Algebra 2 class. I do need you. For this equation, I need you to use 3 methods. The factoring skill.
You also need completing the
Yes,
square, right?
hold on. But I will not call you to say the complete square. I will call another student to do it. The reason I want you to make sure you can do it is because of this kind of thing. Let me show you. Yes, okay. Look. This is what I teach Algebra 2 students 2 weeks ago. Right now, you only need to worry for this 1, 7, negative 144. You only need to worry about, 1 by 1 is 1. 9 by 16 is 144. And this is negative, so you have negative. This is cross 16. Minus 9 is 7. These 3 conditions match, so that means 1x minus 9, 1x plus 16. That is so easy because you have all integer. And in front here is just 1. So simple. Look at this. 1 year from now, you have the coefficient has square root 7, has imaginary number I. How do you feel? Make this work is so easy, but make this thing work is not going to be so easy. You have to take care the integers, the irrational number, those square root stuff, and the imaginary number, 3 things at one time. And the leading term coefficient cannot be so easy. It's going to be not just 1, it could be 3. It could be 12. It could be 10. The leading term is not a simple one. And all the other terms have imaginary number I and has radicals. Not only for that, but also for the completing the square. I do teach you guys in my algebra class. For the completing square stuff, look at this. Right here, all the numbers are still integer. Completing square is not so horrible. But very soon you will see those things as radical stuff and imaginary stuff. So you have to carry on so many burdens to finish each task. So rather than next year, you lost all of your algebra. And then you will have big trouble. Let's figure out how to complete in square right now. 大概. Who still remember completing a square? If yes, raise your hand. Melissa, let's try this completing a square, okay? Listen, I will not just call these several students only. I let Melissa show you guys. And next question, I will randomly call so that you have to show me you can do the completing square, okay? Let me make this smaller. Okay, you guys heard the big news last week? Did you guys read the news? What's the big news last week? The Silicon Valley laid off how many people? You guys know? Amazon laid off how many? Amazon laid off 15,000 people last week. Yeah, 15,000 people last week. Because so many jobs can be replaced by AI. And if you check, a lot of colleges, back to 10 years ago, a lot of colleges have those called foreign language department, which is a big department. But now if you check, a lot of universities, they either make it much smaller or they totally cut it because students who graduate from those majors cannot find any jobs. You use your, how many of you already start using ChatGPT? Yeah, I also use ChatGPT a lot, okay? Yeah, because it's so helpful, you know? It is very powerful. See, I used to ask some Mexican people to help me take care of my garden, and I have trouble to explain. I cannot speak Spanish. Know what I do? I just say it in Chinese. I say, go translate this to Spanish, and then it do perfect job. I don't need to hire a translator. So in this time, it is tough for everyone. You really need to make your math skill very strong so that in the future, your job will not be so simple replaced by AI, okay? Let's try the completing square. But even though the ChatGPT is so powerful, but I tell you, my daughter is taking the most difficult high school course called AP Physics C. And their teacher gives some horrible, difficult question. And we use ChatGPT, paid version ChatGPT. ChatGPT think do very hard work for 10 minutes, cannot solve the question. And I even check using the Gemini. I also use the DeepSeek. 3 different versions of OpenAI, those ChatGPT stuff. None of them can solve so hard question. So there is something ChatGPT still cannot do it. Okay, so you need to make yours strong enough so that your work cannot be replaced by other people. Let's try here, Melissa. We want to make something like that. That's called completing the square. Go ahead.
You put 144 to the other side.
Yes.
And
To the
then
left.
you, divide 7 by 2. And then you
Yes.
square.
Yes. You do 2 times x times 7 over 2. And then you plus 7 over 2 squared, right?
Yeah.
And look, that guy is this guy. Move to the right. That's the same. That's the same. So you should plus who?
7 divided by 2.
Hold on. Everyone, because no matter you know how to do this or not, today I need to, for sure, force your guys being able to do this today. I don't want you to wait for 1 year and next year you learn Algebra 2 with me and you cannot do this thing at all. No, I force you to master this skill with me today, okay? So be ready so that I will call you, that you show me you can do it. You can ask us question right now. I show you this. X squared is the same guy. 7x is this guy, same guy. I'm changing the color so that you can see it clearly. And then 144, negative 144. Move to the right is positive 144. And then last the same. That guy is that guy. Okay? Yeah? Now, let's see. Who is this 3? Melissa, who is this 3?
It would be parentheses x plus 7 over 2 squared.
Good job.
2 squared.
Everybody else, I wait again. That's the equation you want to solve. This method is called cross multiplication, factoring. This method is called quadratic formula. This method is called completing the square. How important completing the square is? Okay? You want to get into those national semi-finalists. If you don't know how to complete square, there's no way you can be that. Okay? There's no way you can be that finalist or semi-finalist. You have to master this. That part is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Got it? It's this. So that is this. And then if you do that calculation, let's try here. Go, Melissa. Let's do 7 squared, which is how much?
It'd be 49 over 4, which is 12.25.
Hold on. So we do 49 over 4. And this is how many over 4? We will use a fraction, okay?
It'd be 144 over 36.
This one times 4, right?
Yeah.
Which is 5. We just calculate this, right? How much is that? 625, right? No, hold on. It's not 625. It's hold on. This is 144. Yeah, 576 right here. We did this one right here. Correct? 576. So far, so good?
Yeah.
And then we have x plus 7 over 2 squared equals to who? That two number plus
576 plus 49.
49, which is
625.
yes. And did I teach you guys this trick? 75 squared, 7 by 8 is 56. So this is 5625. 25 squared, 2 by 3 is 6. So this is 625. So x plus 7 over 2 equals what?
25 over
2.
2.
25 over 2. Got it? Right. And then,
You just move 7 over 2.
yes, you have negative 7 over 2 plus 25 over 2, which is how much?
You get 9 and negative 6.
Yes, 18 over 2 is 9. And you have the other one, which is negative 34 over 2. No, negative 32. Oh, I have a typo. Which is negative 16. Okay? This is called, the blue one is called completing the square. I will on purpose to make this guy called quadratic formula. Okay? I'm going to change the color. All right. I need you guys to master that skill so that next year, when you learn Algebra 2 AEC with me, if you cannot handle that, there's no way I can teach you this next year. Listen, if now you cannot do this, don't take my Algebra 2 class. I will not be able to teach you this if you don't know this. And same thing for the other. If you cannot handle this, I will not be able to teach you this either. So you understand what I'm saying? Today, you have to master this. Don't delay this, okay? Next, I will have another question, which definitely needed the quadratic formula again. And you need to show me your skills, okay? Either cross multiplication or quadratic formula and completing square. So Angela, let's try to solve this one. Go.
CE over YE.
Yes.
Equals SE over JE.
Okay.
And then CE is 18. And then YE is X plus 1.
Yes.
And then SE is X minus 2.
And JE.
JE is 10.
Good. So we have this. That's a perfect equation. Now, what you can do next?
X to the power of 2 minus X.
No, you put this in one step, right? Minus 2x plus x.
Oh.
That's very good. You do minus x in one step. That's nice.
Minus X minus 2.
Good. Very good. Equals.
180.
See this girl? She's smart to skip this step, but make sure do it correct. Minus 2x plus x is minus x. So you can skip the work. Okay? Now let's moving around.
You put it on the other, like you put the 180 on the other side to make minus 182
Yes.
equals 0.
Yes. Now let's see, can we do the cross multiplication? This is 2 by who?
It's 2 by 91.
Yes. So if you do 1, 1, 2, 91, you won't be able to meet this. But 91 is also a composite number. So 91 is who by who?
13 by 7.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, very good. This is 13 by 7. That's not an easy composite number. You get it. Now with this 3 number, can we make a negative to appear? Look.
14.
Yes, you got it. Very smart. And 14 and 13, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then you want who to be negative?
14.
Good. Excellent. And then you have 13 minus 14, which is negative 1. Yes?
Yeah.
And then you will be happy to have something like that. Got it?
Yeah.
Very good. Everybody, please clap hands for this girl, okay? Yeah, she's do her best and get this. This number, getting this out is not so that easy. It's not a simple number to figure out, but she tried her best and she got it. And then we don't choose the negative, so we only take the positive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called factoring, cross multiplication. Next one, who want to volunteer to do the second method? No matter you raise your hand or not, you will still be caught for sure. Who want to do it? If you haven't answered any question today, of course you will be caught. Who? Chloe, go. Let's try it. You can do it. Go, Chloe.
Is it the quadratic formula?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. So negative.
Hold on.
Oh, negative. So negative 1 plus minus square root.
Hold on. I say this one more time. A negative boy couldn't decide whether or not to go to the party. And there he gets scared and still full awesome chicks and didn't go home until 2 a.m. Okay? Got it? Like that. So A is 1, B is negative 1, and C is negative 182. Okay? Go, plug in.
So it'll be 1 plus minus square root.
Yes, 1 plus minus square root.
Square negative 1 square.
Negative 1 square is 1.
1.
Minus.
Minus 4. I see, so negative 2.
No, that one. Here.
Oh.
A, B, C is here. Not A, B,
Okay.
C here.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Minus 182.
Negative.
Negative 182.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, over to, yes?
Over to, yes.
Let's figure out the 182 times 4. Go.
That would be 728.
Good. So 1 plus 728 will be 729. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know, listen, I think for students who learned Algebra 1 with me, I think I force you guys to remember all those perfect square number up to 35 square. Did I? I need you guys to remember those. 729 could be which guy square? 11 square, hold on, let me ask. If you are able to remember all the perfect square from 11 to 19, raise your hand. Okay, Lillian, let's try this. Go, 11 square.
121.
Okay, keep going.
12 square is 144. 13 square is 169. 14 square is 196. 225.
Mm-hmm.
And 256.
Yes,
17 squared. 289.
yes, perfect.
324.
Mm-hmm.
361.
Yes, please clap hands for this hardworking and smart girl, okay? Good job. If you remember from 21 square up to 29 square, you can raise your hand. If you remember 21 square all the way to 29 square, who can do it? Dylan, you can do it? Dylan, something wrong with your Wi-Fi, right? Who can remember this? Anybody? There's a trick. After I show you the trick, remember this is so
got
easy.
it.
Go. You can say it. Go.
It's at 21 squared, right?
Starting from 21 square, yes.
Okay, 21 squared is 441. 22 squared is 484. 23 squared is 529.
Mm-hmm.
24 squared is 576.
Yes.
25 squared is
Yeah.
625.
Yes.
26 squared is 676.
Look, the trick is right here. Next one.
27 squared is 729.
Watch out. Watch out.
28 squared is 784.
Yes.
And 29 squared is 841.
Yes. Did you guys see the trick? This two has difference of 100, 200, 300, 400. Why? That is 29. That is 21. 29 square minus 21 square is, this plus this is 50. This times this is 8. So this is 400. Got it? Yeah? It's all because the formula you have learned. So, Chloe, back to this. Who is that guy square? Right here.
27 square.
Yes, 27 square. 29, 28, 27. So this is 29. Make sense now?
Yes.
Okay. You know, my eldest daughter, she first year in college, summer, she got an internship at those top 50 Fortune companies. Second year, get into SpaceX internship. It's like a less than 0.1% chance to get into that job offer. After she had this two famous company internship, and then the third year for her is so easy. This year's job market is so bad. So many people cannot find a job. But she got 5 offers already because the previous 2 big offer in the previous 2 years. The hard work is not going to make you immediately jump to a very high position. It's going to give you some good chance, small chance at beginning. And then step by step, you are ready to go. Same thing for here. My daughter keep calling me. She called me every week. And she told me, she said, Mom, being strong in number sense is so useful. For those job interview, they are looking for not just the hardest working person. There are so many people who want to work hard. They want to hear those smart person. They want to hear the strong super brain. You want to train your brain to be fast. Okay? So you have this. And then you have plus. If you make this plus, this give you a 30/2, right?
Yes, which is 15.
And then how about the other one?
29 minus 1, 28/2, so 14.
So this is -14.
-14.
Let's check what happened to here. Why the answer here looks different? Let's check what's going on. This is x squared minus x minus 2, no problem. Minus 180. Move to the other side, no problem. And this 2 give you that, no problem. But what happened to this? Let's see. Negative boy, which is 1, plus minus b squared minus 4ac. And then this is 728 plus is 729. No, 27. This is not 29. 29 squared is this. We have a typo here. I have a typo here, right? Not 29. 29 squared is that one. This is 27. The mistake is right here. Okay, an easy fix. So 1 plus 27 is 28. Then this becomes 14. 1 minus 27 is -26. So this is -13. Got it?
Yes.
Last one. Completing the square. Who volunteered to do this, completing the square? Anybody? If you haven't answered any question today yet, you will be probably caught. But I still suggest you raise your hand if you haven't answered any question today yet. No? Cassie, let's do it. So Cassie, you should be able to handle this because you are also, as a middle schooler, you are still learning Algebra 2 with me, right? So you should be able to go through this with me together, okay? Don't be scared. You are smart enough to take care of this. You just need to step out of your comfort zone. If you do this on paper, you probably already solve it, but you just feel scared to speak in front of other people. Go. You do x squared. So remember what Melissa showed you. You move this to the other side, right? Go. I can pull the work from Melissa so that you can follow step by step, okay? I'm going to pull this one. Like that, side by side. So step 1, move this to the other side. Yeah? Cassie, say something.
Yeah.
What do you want to do here? What did she did here?
2 times x.
Good. Times who? 2 times who equals to 1. That's a number. Say it.
1.
No, 1/2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to plus which guy square? Look at this. Plus which guy?
1 square.
1/2 square. Got it? Watch. Same, same, same. That's the extra guy. You have to do something to make this equation still correct. So what do you do?
Plus.
Mhm. Plus 1/2 square. Go. Who is this? Hmm?
X times.
X minus.
Minus 1/2 square.
Equal. Same time, lower down your camera. Let us see your face, okay? Yeah, go. This one. 182 plus, go. This one equals what?
1/4.
1/4. And then you copy. Go. That equals who? 182 times 4 become? Go. Say it. How much? 2 by 4 is 8.
28.
How much?
728.
Yes. And then you plus this one, right? Got it? Now, go. Keep going. You know, nobody is born to be so confident to speak in the public, okay? Stage threatening problem is quite common. I want to use this class as a chance for you guys to build up your confidence. Go. You want to get rid of the square root. So this guy's square root is who? Which guy square? Dylan just give you the answer, right? Who's square? Who's square? Say it. Why you don't say it? 27/2. You understand now? And then you have x equals 1/2. Listen, I do give every student chances. And I do try my best to help you guys. But if you refuse my help, it's not my fault, okay? One minus this is negative, so this is negative 13. All right, that's it. Next. Oh, this one might be interesting. Go ahead, try this. You can try 2 different methods. These 2 are similar, and they have a scale factor 3 to 5. In 7th grade AEC, you learned what is scale factor. So you do 12 over that equals 6 over that equals 15 over that equals 3/5. So you can solve each individual one. And then you adding together, give you the parameter. Or you can also do this. You're adding this together. Use this new parameter you call x. Divide by this parameter should equals to 5/3, or this over that equals 3/5. Go try it, 11. Try this by yourself. Good job, Adila. Very fast. You use that second method, right? It's very fast. Good. Then also try number 12. Okay. I'll also try number 12. Janet, your work is good, but you haven't shown me the final parameter. You miss one more step. Good job, Melissa. Other people? Thank you, Janet. You know, sometimes I do give ChatGPT some questions. And you know, I type in some calculus question to ChatGPT, and I see it messed up. Like, give 10 questions, it can mess up 2 questions. And I keep saying, hey, you did a step 2 wrong. And I say, you did a step 7 wrong. And each time, ChatGPT is very humble. So ChatGPT say, oh, I'm sorry, I did this one wrong. And they fix. I said, no, you still have 1 step wrong. And he said, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up this. So, you know, ChatGPT still cannot replace anything yet, okay? Yeah, good job. Dylan, you also get number 12 correct. So I want to show you something interesting. If you have this ratio, if you have A1 over A2 equals B1 over B2 equals C1 over C2 equals D1 over D2 equals a constant K. If you have all this ratio equal, then you are able to write down this top plus together over the bottom plus together. You might not believe this is true, but I can show you why this is true. Because you can say here, this equals to K. So your A1 equals K by A2. B1 equals K by B2. C1 equals K by C2. D1 equals K by D2. So you have all this together. And then the K can take out. If the K take out, then this is the A2, B2, C2, D2. That is 1. So this is K. Okay? This is true. That's why this is also true. Do you see? That divided by that equals K. So that's why this is true. I think this is also interesting and useful property for this part. Can you please write down these notes? If it's too fast, you can take the screenshot and write down it after the class, okay? Let me see if there's still those tedious quadratic equation we need to solve. Yeah, there's another one. Yes. Williams, you haven't been caught yet. So it's your turn, okay? Go.
8 over x minus 9.
You do
Wait.
8 over that equals who?
Equals x plus 5 over 21.
No,
I
that's
mean,
a mistake
wait.
at point at the beginning.
Yeah. X plus 13 over 21.
Hold on. Don't do this divided by that equals this divided by that. That's a common mistake. You do this divided by this equals here divided by here. Always remember this. Go. Try one more time. 8 divided by
x
8,
over 5.
No, 8 over 8 plus x plus 5. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody pay attention. If you don't pay attention, even though this is a simple question, but you easily messed up. I can guarantee this thing is in those SAT library. If you want to go beyond 750, you want to go to the tier 1 level, you will see this question for sure. That over that equals that over that. Got it? Go. So this is 8 over what?
X plus 13.
Okay. And then go. Do this. Go.
X squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 4x.
Yeah, that's good.
Minus 117.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Equals 168.
Yes. Moving around. How much?
285.
Yes. Equal 0, right?
Yeah.
Go. Show me your foundations to do this factor. Go. Look,
285.
look, you may not immediately get the answer, but at least you know this is divisible by 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 times who?
57.
Yes. Between these two, you cannot get a full. So you want to figure out who is 57.
Three.
Times 57 is 3 times 2.
19.
Yes. Now you understand. Go. 1 by 1. What do you do?
15 by 19.
Yes. You want who to be negative?
19.
You want this to be negative,
Wait.
then you can have negative 4x. So you have to make this correct?
Yeah.
All right. Go. So this is which? What's that?
X
Minus 15?
15, yeah.
And then x?
X plus 19.
Yes. So x become 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, remember, if you continue learning Algebra 2 AAC or Algebra 2 pre-AP, then you have this foundation. Next semester, next year we do algebra 2, you will feel way more better. Otherwise, from algebra 2 to algebra, from algebra 1 to algebra 2, 2 years passed. Most people already forgot everything. That's why we pick up right here. It's useful geometry and also useful for the next year algebra 2. So x couldn't be negative 19. Be very careful. When you do these things, you have to be careful. You cannot do this, divide by this. That's not a proportion. That over whole thing. This over whole thing equals this over the whole thing. You have to really pay attention. Otherwise, you found out you cannot solve the solution. You cannot have a solution. This is same here. This guy over here equals this guy over here. I think people will not mess up this, but people forget this because this is a bad guy. They on purpose not showing the whole thing. On purpose they show you this part so that people forget to add in this so that people mess up. Okay. This is we have 3 weeks for the triangle similarity. So in the next 2 weeks, next week is still this kind of a calculation. Also, next week we will also do the triangle similarity proof. Okay. All right. See you again next week. Thank you.